Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. Thank you for being here. This is our Spiritual Sapience reading for September 23rd. It feels very uplifting. We're still in this really grand cycle of newly integrated energy after a huge purge. Huge. And it feels like there's lots of energy, and I think this came out in the last reading, that seems to try to be pulling us back into a lower vibration. But stand your ground, stay strong, don't lapse into that lower vibration energy. I'm having a little bit of the issue with that myself, but just stay strong. It will pass, and you'll continue on the higher vibration energies. So, for our Spiritual Sapience readings, I use the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus and the Rumi Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Love these decks in combination. I use these exclusively for our Spiritual Sapience because they're just so profound together. They're very short reads, but they give lots of really strong messages for those of us on this journey. And we pulled this one just recently, just a couple of days ago. So, of course, I'm going to read, but I will only read what pops out. So every time I read, there's a lot of information and content on each card, but I only just skim and then something will pop out, and that will be part of our message today. With great blessings, great growth is possible. However, the blessings don't do the growth for us, making it magically happen. They give us the oomph we need, the power and the opportunities and assistance we need, yet it is still we who take the journey. The great spiritual journey for old souls at this time in Earth's history is the journey from duality to oneness. Many are signing up for the wild, loving adventure. This oracle has come to you as a reminder that you too have been granted a ticket for that journey. This journey of oneness is not about denying duality, but about experiencing it as an expression of one love. It is about no longer being enslaved by it. It is about avoiding what is not wanted in order to pursue what is wanted. It is about embracing the all, of finding the freedom and joy originally sought, but now through a path that it takes you into joy and freedom existing within. And this to me is indicative of the twin flame journey of becoming whole and one within oneself, along with the energy of the twin. So let's see what comes out in this message. So this is about becoming whole, becoming one within, finding the joy and your authentic expression within yourself, and not having it be dependent on somebody else being in your, a relationship with you. So this is the release of codependency and becoming in that Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacle energy of just being happy with your oneself and not feel like there's anything lacking because there isn't necessarily somebody in your 3D existence. But also unifying your masculine and balancing your masculine and feminine energies, and then coming into that oneness with your twin flame in that energetic space. This is the Four of Pentacles, and just so that you know, in this deck, and I told this earlier, this deck actually had two Four of Pentacles in it. So that was a kind of a message in itself. Forgot to turn on my little lights. So the Four of Pentacles, and that is kind of not releasing. That's like resisting, staying in the status quo. You have to release that concept of duality, of being separated, so you can get into unity consciousness. This is the Page of Swords. To me, that is kind of some information regarding clarity that clarifies some things for you. It's an 11 card. So once you get clarity, it's easier to release. Release that old idea Interesting. Usually I don't get reversals in this deck. This is the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is the best card to be in reverse. The releasing of any kind of untrustworthy, malicious, lower vibration energy. In order, you cannot go into unity consciousness in low vibration. This is low vibration energy, and so you are releasing that. You've gotten clarity on it, and you need to release it. That's the one, definitely the one thing that has to go. And this was in the challenge position when I picked it up, and I'm going to leave it like that. That is the Six of Moons, which is the Six of Cups, which is usually indicative of a soulmate connection or your twin flame connection, but it's in the challenged position. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is kind of another feels like it's blocking. This needs to go here, and I don't know why it needs to be that way, but it does. So I'm gonna put this off to here so that you can see visually. See if you can see. Okay. Give me a moment. Let's see if I can figure out what the energy here is. What this feels like to me is that you were clinging to something of lower vibration energy, but then you were, a truth was brought to your attention. The pages to me are something bringing to your attention, or somebody bringing something or information. It's kind of that first step in changing your level of mastery. And here, this is the same fella. And here he's kind of down on his knees and, well, actually he's sitting kind of cross-legged, and he's pondering something. He's trying to figure something out. And then here, he definitely took whatever it was, put it on a leash, and decided, you know, I'm the one in charge here. So, however that's relevant to you, this is something about your soul connection. Let's pull one more card for the center. But something regarding the actions or the energy of the soul connection was untrustworthy and somewhat unkind, malicious. The Seven of Swords is always my malicious intent card. So somebody's doing something on purpose in order to spite somebody. And then we have two cards. Oh, look. The Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is self-sabotage. Oh, yeah. And then the Two of Swords is usually that choice point. Here it has scales, so more of a balanced decision about not allowing this to sabotage you anymore. This is cleaning up this connection. This is cleaning up this connection to move into unity consciousness instead of the duality of, you know, masculine, feminine, individual people. This is cleaning up the connection in order to bring it into unity, in energetic unity. That's what it is. Cleaning up the connection to bring it into energetic unity. That is the message. Namaste.